That's crazy. Those guys probably just like took an audition. I was gonna say it's too early for this, but it's noon. Y'all niggas. Why is liquid coming off of you guys?
Cause I powered up.
Why did I see liquid flying?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Retro Gaming.
Yeah.
I am Will Ferro.
Cleo Thomas, aka Mr. Slick Living.
I am the only one not out of breath. Dummies. You dummies.
Oh, man.
Oh my goodness, man. Welcome to another episode of Retro Gaming.
Yeah.
It's good to be here. As you can see, this is a new set.
Yeah.
Got things re-uploaded, man. We are actually in season 3 of Arcade Token.
Hey.
Season Trace.
Yes.
Not bad.
Looks like an acid trip.
It is. We're in the digital mainframe now.
Nice.
We out here. The
Nice.
tokens have gone digital. We're in Arcadia. You'll understand that reference
Does it look
really
like I'm going?
soon.
We floating?
Does it look like I'm going? Am I facing the right way?
You are facing the right way.
I bet.
So like you're driving just.
Oh
Nice.
yeah, that's way better.
So, Cleo,
Yeah,
you have
man.
I
selected.
wasn't facing the right way.
You were not facing the right way.
You were facing the right way.
No, I was going like this.
You gotta be this way.
You were doing the exact same
So we
thing.
gotta roll. We got, but the
Now you-
motions.
You were turned the other way though when you
No, I
did
was
it.
going like this. I was going like this.
No, I saw you when you were like that.
I never did this way.
We rolling now.
No.
I'm back this way though.
If I do this, it's like I'm backing up.
That's true.
Yeah.
It's like a beep.
Yeah.
It's like one of
So it
those.
gotta be. Everybody gotta go. You know.
Grab the seat.
My car
Grab the
stops.
seat behind you.
Don't have that.
Do that mom car stop.
Right. All right. Today's
What we
video
playing?
game. We are going into this realm of space.
Space.
We out here in space, but not just any kind of space.
Nope.
We in the dead space, y'all.
Yeah.
Dead
dog.
space.
Dead ass
dead space.
Dead ass, B.
Xbox.
Yo.
Yo, dead ass.
space.
That's when
Yo,
the
dead
that's
ass.
when the astronaut helmet got like Tim's on it.
Like got an NY branding
When
on
you
the
got
side. Got a Yankee logo on the
dead
side.
ass
That nigga
space.
just
Dead
on the
ass
moon,
space,
just
B.
jumping. It's one small step for man, one giant leap for Brooklyn. That was not the line.
Yeah, baby.
But yeah, man, Dead Space 1, Xbox 360, a classic. Very, very. This is probably one of the scariest games.
It's scary.
It's
It
scary to
has some
play.
scary elements to
Yes,
it
it
for
does.
sure. Yeah.
So it's really just the whole element of you're in space by yourself.
Ooh, that is scary.
Yeah.
So where you gonna get a chopped cheese from? Ain't nobody around. Ain't no corner store. Ain't no bodega.
Where the bodegas?
There ain't no bodega. Where can I
Ain't
get
no
a chopped cheese?
bodegas.
Yo, come on, let me get my
I'm
whiskey,
walking
you know
here.
what I'm saying, son? My Henny, you know what I mean? Let me get my chopped cheese over there off of the bodega to the side, bro.
I
Look at
have
that,
no
son.
idea what these references are. I've never been to New York.
Word, you never been?
Nope.
I just took Kadeem to New York for the first time.
I always thought I always
Mid coronavirus.
It took Kadeem 30
and then came
seconds.
back to us.
It took Kadeem 30 seconds to walk out of the airport and hear the New York shit immediately. A guy yelling at the taxi, yo, no disrespect, son, but I feel like you mad at somebody else, son. Don't come at me like that. 30 seconds into him being into New York, he was like, yeah, well, here we are.
see they say
I made
all
it.
they say all that, but when
How many
Godzilla
sneezes did you hear?
Yeah,
Tons,
that's
tons of sneezing, tons of coughing.
Okay.
The coronavirus is real. I warn everyone to please sanitize your hands, wash yourself, be
No, all
careful
that
of
shit
coughing
back
on
to
people.
us. Brought it
apparently
right back
don't wear
to us.
masks either. If you
They
are
say
not,
that don't help.
If you're not if you're sick, wear a mask. If you're not sick, don't wear a mask.
Why?
Why don't wear it?
Because they said that it only because again I guess it infects you or something like that. I guess pretty much because you're
infects
you're
you.
recycling air. I guess.
I can't deal anymore.
Shit.
So wait,
Okay.
how does it help you if you are sick?
Well, it protects us from them. Like, cause I remember you telling us that.
It's some type of drastic switch. Like either you have it and you keep it out, or you don't have it and you get it.
And you
Right. That's what I didn't understand. They're just like, no, it makes it worse because if you breathe into it or what, I was like, this doesn't sound right. So we're gonna go ahead and hop into the gameplay and continue talking about whatever comes up. Again, we are here playing Dead Space from the Xbox 360. 360 Xbox
Ugh.
going on here.
That's why I didn't play this game.
It's an Xbox game. The level.
You know what?
Didn't make a PlayStation appearance, huh?
It did not.
It did
was,
not.
This is one of the.
That's why we don't know who this nigga is.
Oh come on! They put him in Tony Hawk.
Huh?
They put him in the last Tony Hawk. This character here. He had
First of all, there are 7 people on this earth that know that Tony Hawk's still making games. Okay.
he was.
That is the game that he would make an appearance in.
See if it was on PlayStation.
What are these things?
Oh yeah, no, they real. Okay, so here's the thing that I just remembered.
This nigga's slow as hell.
No, I'm trying to run. I forgot how to run.
Oh!
Whoa, what happened?
I don't know.
You out here, B?
I got
Yo,
smoked
dead
that
ass.
quick.
You got snuffed, bro.
Yes.
Yo, dead ass B.
Yeah, he took my lunch money. So.
Yo, dead ass B. You gotta let them know, man. We come and see you, son.
So what's the story? Somebody
All
fill me
right,
in.
Isaac is this character's name. It just hit me. This is
Nah,
Isaac.
do it in a New York accent.
The whole way.
Explain it to us.
Yeah.
New York
Okay. So
style.
here's what's going on, son. Let me break it down. You know what I'm saying?
I hate this already.
My homie Isaac, you know, that's my god right there. You know what I mean? He went up to space, and he had a thing going on with these aliens and his wife or whatever. Now he had to let it be known, son. When I come up here and I see these aliens supposedly talking to my wife, I gotta put this blade cut on him. You see how I can go both ways? Look, we can go straight up like a white man. When we turn that shit sideways, bow!
Oh, gangster
You
shot.
see that gangster
This
shot
is a
right
gun?
there? Yes, this is a gun. This is my strap, son. I got the burner on me right now.
Yeah, you don't have these on PlayStation. I know. You got
Yeah, we
regular shooting guns.
We have enjoyable weapons.
They only seen us.
They only seeing us right now.
This nigga look like
So
he's
this
wielding
game
a
ended up
stapler.
getting 3.
3 out of 10 stars. Got it.
Stop. This game ended up having 3. Oh, I gotta go here. Perfect.
You're not gonna be concerned about this face.
I'm gonna get him out of here in a few.
shoot your stapler at him.
It's the most
Yo.
fucking bioweapon stapler I've ever seen.
This dead office space.
Oh man.
So that's Michael.
This is Isaac. And some mistake, but I don't know.
We're calling him Michael. This is Michael.
This is straight Mike.
Yeah.
All right, for sure.
Hopefully Pam is dead. Jim ain't here no more.
Man.
Dwight has probably took all of the fucking spaceships.
This is for
and left.
sure Dwight's like whole thing. He'd be here still living. Oh, we gotta run.
Oh wow!
We gotta
and
run.
you didn't run.
And
That
I'm
was the
trying.
thing.
I don't remember how to run.
He
bro.
didn't
Just
run. That shit
Walking
must
away,
have-
It's not letting me
playing laser
run.
tag.
Yo, someone gotta look up how to run because I do not remember. Options, is it here?
That's
Controls.
Options.
It's all you get.
Wow.
Controls.
You really in dead space right now.
Oh, that's it. That's it. Get him
You
off
outta
me.
here.
Get him off me.
Get outta here.
Trying to
You
suck
guys
me
are
off.
trash at this.
Trying to suck me off. Get off me. Pressing A. Get him off. Break it off.
There you go.
Boom. Break his shit. Ah, give me that.
That's some God of War level violence.
Oh yeah, man, we out here. Dang, can we just look at space real quick?
You wanna take a look at space?
The hell, look what's going on. What the fuck is that?
Fuck what's outside. You see what's in this
What's
room
inside?
with him?
I mean, I'm just saying.
Nigga,
though.
figure out how to run.
I need to know all my environment.
You need to
Somebody
take
gotta look
these-
it up, man. I do not know how to run, and I definitely have another gun that I'm trying to pull out. And it
Just
ain't
try
like-
different weapons. There it goes.
It's the left button.
Left button. No, and I just got me killed. Yeah.
What did you just do?
I ran into the airstream that I'm supposed to be avoiding. Do one of you guys want to give it a shot while I find
This
out how to
nigga's arch nemesis is the ceiling.
Right? This man didn't get out the control room.
Give me this. Y'all don't even know how to play this shit.
All right, L trigger push down in order to know what we're supposed to do.
Oh,
Oh, you're about to
that
run
was-
right into that. Oh yeah, no, get him. Stab him up.
Where's
Oh,
A?
Hey, right.
You know where the hell A is. Oh, you kicked him. That was rude.
I think the R button stomps him. Oh, you shot him.
Shot him with the stapler. Good
Alright.
shit.
Was good. Ceiling mats.
So you can't step right
If
there.
you want gangster shot, press RB.
But how do you run?
RB. What the hell is
No,
that?
you aim
Really?
and RB. Boom, gangster
Like
shot.
you don't have it on a Switch.
What?
RB.
He has the
all
RB.
that
He just
Yeah.
had it on the Xbox completely.
stuff. Right.
I'm just not used to this
Oh,
shit.
there you go.
Oh!
You gotta avoid the wind streams.
I didn't know that you.
Go again.
Because
My
it'll
shoelace hit it
shoot
and
your
I
ass
shot
into
up.
the ceiling.
This is the worst game
This
ever.
nigga phone went off and he died.
You got a text message. All right, I'm gonna go around that way.
Let's get out the room. How about that beat again first?
All right, so press the right analog stick in, Pat, and it'll tell you what direction you're supposed to be going.
Hold up. Let me kill this thing.
Boom.
I feel like
Headshot,
that
not bad.
So question.
Yeah.
Y'all, $2 million.
2 mil.
No, matter of fact, let's up it. $20 million.
20 million?
I've asked Pat this.
Okay.
And I know Pat's answer, but let's see if he gives a new one. $20 million. Dead Space. 2 weeks. You doing it or not?
Oh my God.
There are like several things after you. I feel like we're never gonna get out this room.
He is screwed. $20 million 2 weeks, Dead Space?
Yeah.
Am I guaranteed to survive the takeoff?
Man, that is up to you.
Oh, see, that's not. Oh, man. That's it. That is it.
Your head.
Oh, fight him, Pat.
Don't
I got
sleep.
heart. I got
Don't
heart.
sleep on
Fight him,
cloud.
Pat. I got heart. Pow!
Can't
There
sleep
you
on
go.
cloud.
There you go.
There you go.
You gotta consider his gun like an actual saw, so you want to shoot off the limbs.
What?
So instead of shooting dead in his chest, what you want to do is shoot at the limbs, like his arms that are sticking way up or his legs. Consider like a saw. Once you knock off those body parts, they're done.
That would have been
I should've
hella
told you.
useful 7 minutes ago.
Sorry, brother. Now you know. Now you
That
know.
would have really helped you out.
I could take that bet, Pharaoh.
All right.
I could take that bet.
So you going Dead Space 2 weeks?
Wait, Dead Space World here or just in space?
We'll do in
I need that
space.
big yappa that you had. Where was it?
The what now? Yeah.
The yop. There you go.
Oh yeah. All right, press the R trigger in. I mean, yeah, the R trigger in, Pat.
The R trigger.
Yeah, excuse me, your R analog stick. There you go.
Yeah,
Follow
that's
that
what I
line.
Yeah, he got the bag right now.
Oh, this is my
Your way direction thing.
Yeah. Show you where to go. That's cool. Okay, so let's not go into the vents and
You
die.
don't want to die. Hit it again.
Are those stairs?
I think
you
those are
gotta
stairs.
Go, okay, but you can go around that.
Hit it one more time.
That's dope.
Why is it sending him right back to the? Oh no, exit. Perfect. There you
Yeah, let's get out the way.
Yeah.
Okay. What about
Right.
you, Pat? 20 mil, 2 weeks.
These same
Dead
conditions.
Space.
go. Yeah, that's the scary
These
part.
same conditions.
2 weeks?
2 weeks.
No. That's silly.
You gotta go because your air is now on limited.
Okay, this is
Hit
just
the R3.
ridiculous.
See where you're going. Hit the R3. Boom. Go.
This is just ridiculous. You guys are telling me so much important stuff as I'm
Hey,
going.
baby, adapt.
Hey, man.
Adapt.
You act like you ain't never played Sekiro.
Come on. Do you know if this is where you're supposed to be? Yes, it is. All right, cool.
All right, you gotta go up.
It's an elevator. Hit the thing.
Oh,
There you go. What level are we on right now? I'm gonna say 1, so we gotta go up. Go O2.
L2?
No, go to level 2. Okay. You hit A. There you go. Yeah. Could you survive 2 weeks in
not
dead
happening.
space?
In this? No.
Hell.
Regular space?
It's been 15 minutes.
yeah. I would not. In this, no. I'd give up. I'd be like, kill me now.
Where's the snacks?
Right.
We have never even talked about that. There ain't no snacks in this world. There's
You
just
know-
face huggers and aliens.
You know, space food. Remember when you were a kid and they were always talking about space food?
Yeah.
And they were giving you like having you
Nah.
try to condense stuff.
That's
It
the-
was
that's-
shitty.
That's the one thing that they didn't talk about enough. They were like, it's cool to be an astronaut, blah, 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 blah. And then like recently Facebook videos started dropping like, this is our deodorant. And they like splashed some things. And I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
astronauts are musty. Never thought about that.
Yeah.
And then they started talking about like, oh, this is how we make cake. And they like baked this shitty thing. And the water is just like, it's horrible.
Oh, yeah.
Horrible
What was
living conditions.
What was that movie? That Disney movie? Was it Rocket Man?
I remember Rocket Man back in the day.
Yeah, Rocket Man. I think that was the closest thing we saw to astronaut food, which was the tube. So it was like a tube of toothpaste, but that was like roasted chicken. And that's how you ate your food. It was just
Oh,
like
no.
tubes of it.
I'm straight.
And then his stupid ass, he was supposed to be in cryo sleep and didn't, and just kind of went insane from just being out there by himself. Took all the food and painted a mural on the ceiling with the food.
Y'all ever gotten a whooping that was so bad you went into cryo sleep?
Oh, yeah.
I've done that.
I see what you did there. I see what you did.
I call that cryo sleep.
I like it.
Definitely cryo sleep.
I like it.
All right, whatever.
I've had. What's the worst ass whooping you've ever got from your parents?
They were all pretty bad.
Go ahead.
They were all pretty bad.
I would say my dad's weapon of choice was the belt.
Yep. Same.
So those were consistently pretty shitty.
Yeah.
My mom had a sandal that it was like this gray sandal with red trimming. I'll never forget it. But it depended on her form. If her form wasn't on point, it didn't hurt that much. But my grandmother.
You outside.
You gotta
just
go.
FYI.
Ah!
You outside.
How are you running, by the way?
Left bumper.
Left bumper. Got it.
So your grandma.
Grandma.
Ah!
You did.
What
Go ahead.
happened?
No, you've been. It was blowing up, but you've been doing pretty good.
Yeah, it was blowing. It seemed like it was blowing up. No one, I don't know the storyline. But my grandmother was old school. She did the pick a switch thing.
Okay.
So we had to go outside and pick whatever we thought a soft branch was. Spoiler, there are none. We tried to like be logical and shit. Like, oh, maybe if we take the one with the dead wood on it.
What
I
are
don't
you
know what's
hitting?
I
happening.
don't think I'm supposed to be in here.
I don't think you're supposed to be outside, maybe.
I'll do the little laser tag thing.
Yeah, I don't think.
But my grandma had her form was on point every single time.
So
So
grandma's is giving you the worst ass whooping.
those were the ones.
Worst ass whooping for me. We were living in Germany at the time, and
You got a German ass whooping?
my pops, we were on base, and there was a park connected to our apartment building.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, just so disrespectful.
Just blowing his shit all the way up.
This was so disrespectful.
Isaac don't give two shits, bro.
Maybe I'm supposed to hide behind that thing.
Check your thing too, like where you're supposed to go with your
He did.
hands.
He hit it.
No,
He
I
hit
did.
the- he hit
No,
the-
but when you kept running before you got to the bomb, hit it again because it looked like it stopped when you were right there.
They
Like
said straight.
Warning.
Hide right here.
See?
Multiple impacts detected across the star.
Boom, boom, boom. Smart man. There you go. Take
Ah,
yeah.
Win. That's
There
what
we
it is.
go.
So you gotta go to that thing in the right when you
Take
run.
off.
Yeah, over here to the right. Yeah, there you go. Got you. Okay.
My-
So you
I-
say in Germany.
In Germany, there was a park connected to our apartment building, and my dad he had to go to whatever they call him for because he was in the army.
Right.
And he wasn't gonna be gone long, but he went. And my mom was asleep because she had just had Kadeen. So Pops was like, "Yo, stay your ass here, take care of the family, and I better not catch your ass outside." He told me that. I left. I took my little tricycle, and I rode down the street to the park. And so you can imagine him coming home. I ain't there. He's definitely pissed. I look up. I'll never forget looking up at the image because the park was at the bottom of a hill, and I could see my dad in the full army fatigue, standing at the top of the hill with the sun beaming behind him. So it just looks like death. It looks like the white pale horse of death.
Yep.
That's
Snap.
shit.
I suffocated.
Yep. Oh yeah. Oh.
Oh no, the last death was worse. The last
Yeah,
death was way worse.
I love the mechanics after I died. It's just like,
Because he was in pieces and the leg was just
all
one.
right, here, let me try one more time.
So Pops is up there on the hill. I walk up there, and he grabs my bike, takes me in the crib, and I'll never forget that ass whooping because my Pops held me upside down by one leg and beat the hell out of me with that
Damn,
belt.
beat you like a pinata?
Yeah. I'll never forget that ass whooping because I still don't understand. Like, yo, you gotta be. I don't think right now I could lift a 2-year-old, 3-year-old with one leg, hold them, and hit them with a belt. But Pops did me like that.
That's that Texas strength right there.
There it goes. So yeah, that was my worst ass whooping.
Pretty bad.
You also had the gear on.
No, fatigue was still on. That's what I'm saying. I was like, yo,
the fatigue.
death
still on.
is coming.
Mines were all bad because it was like from a psychological point. Like every time it'd be from school, and my mom would let me know. She'd be like, "Yo," because it'd be at school, and my mom wouldn't come from work. She would just be like, "Yo, tell the principal, give him the phone," and she'll give me the phone and be like, "When I come pick you up, I'ma beat yo ass," and hang up. Just hang up. So you gotta sit with that all day.
Yep.
Then I'd come, get in the car, she wouldn't say nothing and just look forward, and she'd be playing Magic 102.5. There ain't nothing worse than preparing for an ass whooping listening to Tom Joyner and fucking R&B. There ain't nothing worse. All the lights were green,
Oh, so
none
you
of
made
them
it home
wanted to
quick.
turn red.
Nice.
Not only that, she'll pull up to the driveway and get out the car.
Oh, jeez.
Don't even close the door. She just get out
Damn.
and then walk in and just leave the door open.
Damn.
No,
And
I didn't
wait
get
for
the
me to come
public
in.
ass whooping.
So I'll go into the house and she'll tell me, you already know what to do. So she'll have me grab a chair and I gotta put my hands on the chair. But you just keep playing. I gotta tell you that. So this is how she'd have me. You gotta hold the hands right here, and you couldn't let your hands go off of the chair, or it was just gonna be longer. And she had a paddle, like fucking sororities.
A paddle?
Yep, it was always on the top of the refrigerator.
Damn.
It was like this long, but it was about that wide and about this thick. And it wasn't no like, okay, 5 hits and I'm good. I can make it. I can fucking do it. No, you get the talking ass whooping. You ever got the talking ass whooping?
I thought
So yeah,
you said you wasn't
yeah.
gonna fuck up no.
And
Move your
please,
hand.
and
Move your
please
hand.
believe
Whoa.
me. Please believe me. I got whooped for shit that didn't have nothing to do with me. Sick of having to come out here from my fucking job to have to take care of your ass while you acting like an ass in school. Motherfuckers ain't giving me no goddamn overtime. They done took my goddamn shit. They cutting my shift short. I'm like, at this point, this has nothing to do with me.
Nope.
You just taking out your frustration on me.
Take out your day.
Yeah, that was it. Your
Damn,
dad, be like, your
brother.
daddy ain't shit, now I gotta go cook dinner for your both ungrateful asses. Take your ass in your fucking room and think about what you did. And never did I get the, this is gonna hurt me more than hurt you.
He's like, no, this hurts
No,
you more.
yeah, no, this is definitely gonna hurt you.
Yeah.
The only thing I'd have is I'd be sitting in my room, crying, shaking. You got that, and you trying to stop it. And then my dad, with his no shit ass, will walk by my room and go, so you gonna eat what your mama cooked you, or you good? Cause I ate it already. I just wanted to check with you first.
Damn.
Yeah, living with my dad was like living with my brother. Yeah, this was like the one dude. Like my dad would eat my mom's leftovers. My mom would come home and be like, "Yo, who ate my shit?" And he like, "Well, I didn't eat it." And there's only one other person in the house. I'm like, "Well played, sir. Well played." And I'm like, "Nah, I didn't do it. He did." They're like, "Oh, so you calling me a liar?"
Damn.
I caught him one day. I was like, one day I'm gonna catch you with this when I'm a little bit older, and it's a wrap.
Go ahead, Pat.
So I was like 13. I was 6'3"
yeah,
already,
bullshit.
already the size of a linebacker. He was like, "Oh, you calling me a liar?" And I was like, "Yes."
Nice.
And looked at him and smiled and was like, "Yes." And he knew now. He knew. He was like, "Oh, this is stage we in."
You can use left trigger too, Pat.
You shooting asteroids?
Yep. You gotta save it. Good job.
You gotta. This how you gotta save the ship?
One of the ways.
Mikey, you should just literally put on a mic.
Wait, should.
Mic up.
Yeah. Go.
Put on a mic up.
Pat.
Come on, I haven't said
Pat,
anything.
pause the
Come
game.
on now.
Pat, pause the game. Pause the game.
I haven't said anything in a while.
Pat, pause the game, please. Because
Damn.
I need to shake your hand on that.
Oh, it was a good one?
That was a good one. What? That was a good one. What? Oh, man, mic up?
Yo, come on. No way we're
For
getting
what?
Pat that
For
one.
one, it's a word you could never ever. This is a once in a lifetime to be able to use and do. That was perfect.
Thanks, man.
We ever gonna get the tie mic up into somebody else's name? Right.
And you work here.
Damn.
That was great. So, Pat is currently shooting asteroids.
Yes,
Yeah,
he
I'm
is.
really into it. Sorry about that.
No, it's all good.
I'm
It's all good.
good. I'm
I'm
glad to
nervous.
see you
You
get
actually
to
kind
this
of
game.
trying to save your life too. So
Nervous. Super nervous.
You got 20% left.
you got 18%. You should be familiar with this, like your phone. You got
For those who don't
16%
know,
battery.
Pat's phone constantly needs a charge. He works hard, I get it. He's always on it. Damn.
Pat be on his phone like a bad bitch. he be riding at 10%.
Oh, burning alive.
No, you're not. You are freezing to death now. You in space.
Yeah, that's right.
You out of there.
Pat, you ended up using the extra air cans to get past it?
Yeah, I think
Smart.
I used more than I needed to, actually.
So shit, we gotta go back now.
Yeah. Here's the thing, I can't hear
Yep.
if I'm using it or not. So I press it like a couple times and I'm like, am I better? And I was.
First impressions, this is Pat's first time playing Dead Space. What are your first impressions of it, brother?
I could see it being dope, but here's the thing with horror games. You need the sound.
You definitely
Yeah.
need the sound. The
'Cause
setting.
I could tell it's not scary. I feel like if I played this by myself,
Yeah.
I mean, being by yourself in a ship with aliens is pretty standardly good gaming.
Yeah.
What was-
that's like Doom.
What was that? It was a movie that came out, and it had Dennis Quaid in it.
Wait.
Yeah, and they were in a ship that basically was kind of like being in Dead Space. I know it started with a P. I just can't remember what it was. But basically, they were in space, and this guy wakes up from cryo sleep and comes to find out they've basically been in dead space for like 20 years. And the captain just pretty much went crazy, but so did like the rest of the people in there. And they turned into like these new species. But they were like in the middle of space.
I do not remember this movie.
Alien?
No, that ain't that's my shit.
I loved Aliens.
Alien or Predator? Which series?
Oh, see, that's hard because you're saying series. Because like the
There's
Predator,
a couple
the-
fire Predator ones.
The Predator with Arnold Schwarzenegger, without a doubt, the best.
You son of a bitch.
That just made, forget the acting in it. The Predator looked really cool. Let me try this. But Aliens has had a crazy series. Like I don't think they ever flushed it all the way out. Now you got this. What's the Prometheus movie?
Yeah,
That's like the prequel to all this stuff.
yeah, pretty much how aliens are.
I never saw that. Was it good?
You don't see the Aliens.
Shot wise, it's great. Like the way it's shot is beautiful.
Michael Fassbender is amazing.
Yeah, he is. Naomi, what's her face is too. The chick, the original chick from Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. It's cool, but it just kind of shows you like how humans are always seen as like the bottom of the food chain. So it's kind of like, you know, you got these humanoid gods that basically wanted to try to create something, and they wound up creating aliens and stuff.
Like the deadliest killer in the universe type
Yeah.
thing. But I gotta give it to the aliens where we see Ripley jump into the yellow machine at the end to fight the queen.
Yep.
Like that's the iconic alien. That's my alien.
I love Alien
You
Resurrection.
wanna try it? Throw it here. Let's
Oh,
try
yeah.
it. Let's try it. Let's see what it sounds
Get
like.
scared.
Yeah, let's do
Get
it.
scared. We
Let's
got
do
a
it.
little sound for
shit.
everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Playing.
Oh yeah. Oh shit, it's loud.
Cleo's gonna start screaming.
I can't hear shit.
No, it's good,
Blowing
it's
up
good. Let him do
asteroid.
it. Let him
It's
do it.
fine. It's fine.
I love how his headphones
38%.
are purple on the screen.
I can't hear shit.
That's hella dope.
snap.
That is dope.
Oh
That's
my
what it
god. It's so loud.
Yes.
Shoot them asteroids. Get that ass. Eat the masses. You can't hear anything, huh?
Come on. Come on. Reload. There we go.
All right, so
Think of them as yellow spotted lizards.
30%.
You got to go and blow those roads.
Oh shit. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let go.
Come on. It's harder than it looks.
I got a gun, limited area.
14%.
14%. That's never good. That's never a good percentage. Just generally.
Those 14 dropped to 10 immediately.
Shit.
That hit your shit. That hit your shit too. Yep.
All right, looks like.
Awesome damage. You got shit
I mean,
on fire.
it seems like you're outer space. Like, is there ever gonna not be asteroids?
right?
Oh, that's last
Or at
one.
least moving like this.
Last one. Last one.
Yes. Yes.
Birdman hand.
Noise. Whole integrity. 12%. Did you win though?
Right?
Hey,
Well, maybe it's
shit
just
ain't
that
dead.
part. Maybe it's just that part.
Oh, now it's auto. I should have been on auto. Auto.
Right?
killing it.
I feel like you could have cut that on.
Key card.
Yeah, that helps us get stuff later on. Supposed to stomp this. Boom. RB. I remember that.
That's aggressive.
Pat, how do you say you run?
LB.
LB. Boom. There it is. You're right. Yep. Cool.
So now here's
This
my
is a
question.
safe point.
You heard about that asteroid that was about to hit, what it was, day after Valentine's
Yeah,
Day?
there's always an asteroid.
Always.
But so here's my thing though. If an asteroid was to come, let's say you got a day left. It's a day before the asteroid hit. Okay. What are you doing? Like, what's your last, like, Earth about to end, like, what's going on?
Man, I'm chilling with fam and whatever homies is trying to come through.
Right.
I don't know why they would, but who knows? Make sure you hide behind those and
But no, we
watch
stopped
your-
the asteroid, so we don't have to. We ain't got to worry. But we do
Okay.
got to worry about
fight
John
them.
F over here.
And what about air?
Yeah, you're right.
You got
Take
42
off.
seconds.
Because
You
you
got
only got
42
like,
seconds.
yeah.
Oh, good job. I'm choking. I can hear myself. Go ahead, Pat. You were saying about.
I forgot what we were talking about.
Last day.
Last
asteroid's
day.
coming.
I am eating that entire day, drunk as hell.
Yeah, baby.
All the drugs, all the food. That's what I'm
What?
trying to crack.
He said, I'm doing crack.
Last day
Micah
out.
said, I'm doing crack.
Well, that's dumb as hell because it'll be like 11 a.m. You try crack and then you wake up like everything's destroyed. You're like, damn, I didn't even get to enjoy my last day.
And you kind of forget that, like, you got to remember you're going down off the ride, too. So that shit's going to make you sick. You're going to be passed out.
Well, no, Micah's gonna be the only nigga alive after the asteroid hits. His crackhead strength will keep him alive
What happened to everybody?
cryogenically for weeks.
What happened to everybody? I need some crack.
You're not gonna believe
Yo,
it.
what if that was like a movie? The only way to survive, like, after the asteroid
crackhead
hit
apocalypse?
was crack.
And just all these crackheads come up from the rubble like, oh shit!
Niggas start gotta
Nigga, it's
survive.
just
fucking-
us.
But if I understand these
Think about how much crack we have now.
I think I
Oh
can
my
help
God, I
you
need crack to
destroy
survive.
The supply and demand is down.
It's wearing off.
Terrible.
Crack will be everywhere.
Absolutely
The effect of the
terrible.
atmosphere is messing with me. I need some crack. Man,
I would watch it.
I would.
If Seth Rogen directed it.
That'd be hilarious.
Didn't he do a end of the world type
This
thing?
is the end.
He's pretty good at apocalypse.
This is
movies.
the end. You know what's funny? He was supposed to make a sequel to This Is the End. I don't know if you ever heard about that.
Why?
So this was the twist about it, which was so funny because it could work. So basically, if you've seen This Is the End, the way the second one starts off, that's a movie that they're watching at a premiere.
Yeah.
When
This Is the End?
Yeah, it's a movie inside. So they walk out and then the actual apocalypse happens. But they change
funny.
all the characters. So like Seth Rogen is like an asshole now. Like fucking Jonah
Different
Hill. Yeah, they
names
just
and
did-
shit, too?
No, they're still the same names, but their personalities are different than it was in the This Is
Oh,
the
because
End.
they're actors?
Yeah. So basically, like Craig Robinson may be very timid and soft in this version, rather than he was a player and pimp in the first one and stuff. But then the real apocalypse hit, then that's what's supposed to happen. So it was like that's how they would keep it going. I was like, I'd watch it. Don't make a third one. Though. Leave it at that. Second one is a risk. Like after you kind of like have Backstreet Boys playing Heaven. Spoiler alert if you haven't seen it. It was just
Back streets back.
all right. Like you don't need a second one. I didn't realize how much like stuff Seth Rogen makes.
Yeah, he's been in the game a while.
Yeah.
And you gotta give it to him. Ooh,
Yeah, because
we
like
getting guns.
Preacher was lit.
I think I've seen Preacher.
Preacher was so dope. He was on AMC. Seth Rogen and what I always forget the guy's name. I want to say like Goldberg or something. The dude that always helps him write everything, like Superbad and stuff like that. They wrote Preacher. Preacher is like this guy in Texas that is just off the chain with trying to basically find God. And come to find out, God is like in New Orleans in a dog costume on Bourbon Street, just getting fucked up. Like he don't give two shits about nothing. No more.
Oh, he's shooting. Sorry, I put a bullet in.
Oh, and then Hitler becomes like this big ass villain. It's hilarious.
It's amazing to me how much media is really making Hitler like, I don't want to say okay, but they just keep including the character of Hitler in a lot of shit.
Well,
I'm just like,
Trying to make him like he's not a monster.
yeah, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Jews do run Hollywood, so
Well, no, that wouldn't be in a good.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be in Jews. What? That's not in. That's not in their
that's
best
not-
interest.
I mean-
he just threw in like some folklore.
I mean, yes or no. Do Jews not run Hollywood?
They do. So why would they do that?
I mean, that's the question we have to find out. I was just throwing out a fact that's very true.
No, I don't think that's it. I think that's just.
So,
I mean, Jews do run the world. It don't make sense in here.
I'm just saying, maybe we should find out why they're doing that.
Now, if Germans ran Hollywood, I'd be like, oh, that makes total sense.
I feel like Germans make fire ass action films and we just don't know it. Germans have a very bad reputation now. Like Germans like never recovered from the Holocaust. Like that was it. I think Schindler's List came out and they was like, well, this is it for
That's
us.
done. Yeah, we're done.
Can't do nothing about Germany.
Was Hostel? Remember Hostel? Everyone remember that movie? I think was that a German-made film?
I watched that shit.
Oh man,
That was
Let
like
me
up
tell you
there with
something.
Saw for me. I didn't.
Yeah.
I enjoyed two Saws. I think only the first one because of the split. I mean the twist ending, and then the second one.
That second one was, man.
Crazy.
He came out the gate with that one. When he threw old girl in that syringe pit,
Yeah.
that had me like this.
Yeah.
I was just like, yo, because like needles are already like
A thing.
a thing.
Yeah.
But to be thrown in a pit of them and not like pushed. This dude gorilla pressed her and threw her in. Like, no, you can't fight this. Yo, and she just, ah! It's like watching Mick Foley fall on tax. Just oh!
God damn. I can't believe he's still just alive, walking around doing shit.
Yeah, man. Nick's a legend in his own right.
Shout out Mick Foley, man.
That nigga's
Shout out to his
going-
daughter Noelle. for
How
it,
old
too.
is he?
He up there.
He up there.
He up
Like
there.
I say
50?
like 50. Probably hitting him 50.
It's crazy.
Yeah, close to it. Close to it. 'cause
That
he
nigga
had-
must scream every morning.
He recently just had a hip surgery.
He did.
Yeah, so you put some money together to help him get that.
How many surgeries did he have when he was actually wrestling?
He's had a lot, man. He
He's
had to
on a
get
lot of pain meds.
his ear fixed and detached off. His jaw. Yeah, he doesn't have an ear.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't have an ear. They can't put his like teeth back in here. I think he was saying like he's numb in these like 3 fingers and stuff. Like like he's called.
Think about when, like, right when it gets cold, when the weather changes.
You know what I'm saying? Oh my God. Beat up, bro.
Yeah, he's like,
They
nigga,
put
that
their
ain't
bodies
fake.
on the line, man.
yeah.
Big shout out to Montez Ford. We're speaking of wrestling. Speaking of wrestling, big shout out to Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins. The Street Profits are now the Raw Tag Team Champions. It's really cool to see.
They're the new tag team champions of Raw.
Of Raw, yeah.
Yes.
Dope to
They
see.
wanted the smoke.
Shut.
I know. I just wanted to skip it. I was like, I give you that one.
No, man.
I'm
Come
not
on.
giving you that
from
one.
Dallas.
Come on, Pat, we gotta celebrate it.
Yes. I was like, I'm not giving him
The
that
tag team niggas of Raw.
one. But yeah, they are the tag
It's an
team
Atlanta
champions.
thing.
What's funny is though, it's kind of monumental because I don't think we've had 2, black people as tag team champions in like what, over 10 years?
What about the
It's
New
crazy.
Day?
See, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shut the fuck up.
Yep. Hey, thanks,
you.
Pat.
Thank Pat.
Pat don't even watch
I don't
wrestling,
watch it, but I
he
knew that
knows.
there were some
He
niggas who
called
were
that
tag
out.
team champions.
He called that out.
And like the Usos don't count?
Bootios.
We don't count the
Man,
Usos?
look, here's my thing. So let's settle this.
Okay.
Do they get a pass? Let me just the Usos.
The Usos.
Do the
Rikishi-
Usos get a
Rikishi's
black
son.
card pass?
Oh, because they're
They're
Samoan?
They're
Samoan.
Samoan.
I say yes.
We're going to claim Rock. I claim Rock.
I
then.
claim.
I claim Vin
the
Diesel,
Usos.
and I don't know why.
Because Vin
He's
Diesel's half
part
black.
black.
He's half black?
He's
Yeah,
part
he's
black.
biracial.
No,
This
he's
whole time, I
part
thought he was a white
He's
dude.
okay, so
that
he's
was-
multicultural.
Yeah,
We'll give him that.
Yeah.
No.
He does.
Rock's never identified as anything. He's Rock.
Why would you claim that Rock didn't even identify as black?
He's
Well,
black-
I mean, there was a whole thing in Hollywood with that.
Yeah,
He's black
speak
on
on
Black History Month.
He actually-
and it didn't have to do with being black. It actually had to do with his father. Like him and his father didn't really like mess with each other. So that's why that.
Deny the whole race?
Nah, just like you grew up with Samoans. So
He
it's
didn't
just
really.
like-
He didn't really claim the Samoan stuff at first.
Not till he got the tattoo. Yeah, not till he
And
got the tattoo.
they were upset about that. But now
think
he's
about-
just
when
full
Rock
on.
came into the game, right? He was Rocky Maivia.
And that was trash.
And then they threw him into the Nation of Domination, which was all about we are the nation of domination. Dum dum dum. They were
He was in some
Africa
Black
the fuck
Power
out.
shit?
oh yeah, it was
Yeah.
him, Farouk. You remember the Acolytes? The dudes.
Oh,
with
then
the-
we claim him for sure.
Mark Henry and
all you need.
D-Lo.
D'Lo Brown.
That nigga was weird. I didn't like him.
Why did you?
D-Lo, I didn't like D-Lo either.
Y'all tripping.
I didn't like that
man.
he had a back piece. They was like he has that back piece, that surgical piece on his back, to keep
Yeah.
his back straight.
Cheating.
Nigga, just retire. Like stop.
He's still fighting? D-Lo?
No. But yeah. He started, like you said, started off as Rocky Maivia and then switched to The Rock. So he was kind of like going after the thing like with his dad. And then I think after he got like that tattoo, that Samoan tattoo, that's
got
when he
my head
started
ripped off.
becoming more like the Samoan heritage that he grew up with.
Yeah.
Prepared to be scared.
Yeah, but I think
S.
it's
Oh,
here's my thing. Like loving wrestling as much as me and him do, I think we can understand what it does for your character in that ring to not be so caught up in your, especially during that time, to be caught up in like my race. We already had Stone Cold, and he was big as shit. You were black and you loved Stone Cold. Rock was, it's 1A and 1B. There were little white kids wanting to do the smell what the Rock is cooking, the eyebrow. They bought into the character. So he didn't have to claim
my
so much
God.
black, especially during that time.
And that was the biggest thing too in wrestling. Like it was, you didn't, and I hate to say this out loud like that, but I'm gonna do it anyway. In being a wrestler, like if you were to proclaim
things
that
die.
kind of black, that I'm black. Character development wise, like most people in the wrestling business don't know how to cultivate that character, so you might get someone that's like R-Truth. Like no disrespect to R-Truth, but he has the whole hip hop thing going and stuff like that. Like, yo, what's up? So they might have tried to lump him in like that. Most people don't know how to shoot the limbs off.
Shoot the limbs.
What happened?
Shoot the limbs off.
The limbs
shit.
that's hanging like right there. And so like he said, he was just more concerned about trying to be out
didn't
there.
hear anything.
Because a lot of people like don't know that a lot of these wrestlers that you know that's legendary almost didn't make it.
Facts.
Like Stone Cold. Stone Cold was originally told by Eric Bischoff, the CEO of WCW, he will never be famous because he's a bald white guy with black trunks. No one will ever pitch that.
Why the black trunks?
Because that's all he had. Like before, and like at the time he was trying to do stuff, you had people like Dusty Rhodes, you had people that had like these
polka dots,
big, larger than life characters,
personalities, yeah.
So it's like this guy with just white, black trunks on, just walking with a bald head. It's like, yo.
There was nothing marketable about him.
Oh yeah, like originally he was like the $1 Million Man Ted DiBiase's enforcer. He was his muscle, and then he became awesome. Like The Rock. The Rock almost fell into non-existence with Rocky Maivia until
They did not like him.
Yeah, and then because he was trying to play like what's called a dick guy, and so he was out one day doing his promo, and they booed the shit out of him, and he didn't know what to do. So eventually, he was just like, "Screw it, I'm gonna talk in the third person, and I'm gonna say screw all y'all." And then that's how The Rock was born. Same thing with John Cena. John Cena was originally the prototype, and he fell to the wayside. People were just like, "Yo, fuck this dude." Like, it's cool, like he can wrestle, but Then what was funny, he started doing the rapping thing, like, you can't see me. And what's so funny about it, guess who gave him that idea? Vince's daughter, Stephanie McMahon.
Really?
They were on a tour bus and they heard like all of them freestyling and stuff like that. And she told him, she was like, yo.
Freestyling?
I think, yeah.
The
Like some of the, because you're on the tour bus. I mean, you're on the bus driving. And so she heard and she was like, yo, that was really dope. You should embrace that a little bit more. So he just went balls to the walls with it. And that's how you got Dr. Thugonomics and stuff like that.
Word life.
Yes.
Bro, I'm sorry. When Cena got on that first hype like that, I was in.
I was on life. Word life. This is basic thugonomics. I ain't gonna lie. And people ain't gonna believe this. John Cena's album was good.
Stop.
Just stop. No, fuck that. John Cena's album was dope.
Stop.
John Cena had like,
Stop.
No, for a wrestler, because again, like.
Wasn't Thugonomics one of the songs?
Word life.
Yes.
And he was literally just going, basic Thugonomics.
No, he raps.
He does?
Word
Yeah,
life.
there's a whole full song of it where he raps.
I liked it. He
That
had a
shit
song
was
with
dope.
Method Man.
Yep, had a song with Method Man. All kind of shit, bro. Like, John Cena was a nigga.
Y'all seen Method Man recently?
No.
Speaking of which, yo, he is yoked.
Yo, my shit.
Like,
headphones are yellow.
yeah.
Yeah.
He's huge, man.
Hey, what I look like on screen?
Because it's green.
Awesome.
It looks like you're. Oh, the yellow joint behind you's buttoned in. That's you.
Star date,
You
1642.
look like LeVar Burton.
It's fucking
Captain.
hard.
I'm lost in space right now. There's
Love
no
it.
communications here.
Love it.
I've ran out of marijuana.
Damn.
And there's something crawling in the vents. Can y'all send help? Preferably some blasters,
It sounds like you haven't run out of marijuana.
some fruit roll-ups, and an iPhone charger. I'm running low. Thank you so much. All right, let's see. Let me give it my world.
All right, so there's something to be done here. I can't remember what, but he can't hear me, so I don't know if I can help him. So I'm gonna just let him roll with it. Pat, second playthrough. How you feeling about the video game?
It's fun.
Cool.
The sounds makes it crazy. As soon as I put it on, I get it. Because like even just walking around on the grates and hearing the noise of a spaceship, it puts you in a different mind state. And the monsters are very
Grotesque.
much gross. I don't know how I feel about the gun being scissors as opposed to just shooting. Like my first reaction was to just shoot the shit out of
light
that
it
thing
up,
as
right?
opposed to like trying to trim, give him a lineup. But it's interesting. I like it. Was there only one of these?
No, there was 3.
Really?
Yeah. So if you enjoyed the first one, you would definitely enjoy 2 and 3. It's a good playthrough, man. I really did enjoy every single one of them.
So let me look this up. What were people thinking in terms of like ratings? Like where does
It's up
Dead
there.
Space even look?
It's up there.
Is it like an Xbox classic?
Yes. Well, I'm pretty sure he's got to use your. Can you hear me? You can't hear me. You got to
Says-
use that power. Light his ass up. Yeah.
So there's videos that say that you can beat this game in 5 minutes. Is that true?
I don't know, but that's a hell of a speed run. Shout out to speedrunners, man. I keep watching their videos. I really do like speedrunners.
I just did a speed. I just not did. Fuck. I'll never do speed run. I just watched one for Breath of the Wild, and a dude went to Ganon's castle with wooden weapons. and like did pretty decently. He lost, but it was like he was literally fighting Ganon with like 7 wood weapons and 3 hearts. And it's like, how did you even get in there?
My baby sister told me that you can go right to the castle from the very beginning.
You can do whatever you want.
I didn't know that.
It's literally set up like Sekiro is. So you don't have to do the champions. You know, at the end of the day, the champions just give them half health.
Yeah.
But you don't have to do that. You can just get out of the resurrection chamber and go straight to Ganon. Which is funny in the timeline.
Yeah.
Cause it's like Zelda was holding this nigga here for 100 years. This nigga wakes up and dies. Goes straight there with 3 arms. Like, damn, you didn't want to get the.
And gets off.
Go to the forest real quick.
Jesus. I tried to give it another playthrough. I was on the plane. I wanted to start it again. And then, so I'm going through it, and I land, and I talked to Kalia about it. And then Kalia tells me that, I was just watching, you were streaming last night, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw you streaming, and I saw the shield on your back.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have that.
Oh.
And then Kalia was telling me that you can get those items, like his, the sword, the classic joints, but then even those don't break. I mean, they break, but then they come right back. You have to put it away for a second for it to recharge.
So yeah. So I see why you're upset. Like the weapons breaking, you got that. That was a lot. That was a death that was
You got
worse
your head
than most.
taken clean off.
Everything was pretty much divvied up. Yeah, I don't want to just like see that and not address it.
That was wild.
What's it called? We're talking about Breath of the Wild. You can pretty much
We're talking about the weapons and they're breaking.
the breaking weight. So you could pretty much get away with the Master Sword, but it loses its energy the same way it breaks. So it never breaks, but you just like after a few, like you just put it on the charger.
Yeah.
I don't know the deal with the shield. I don't know if the shield breaks or not. It's never broken for me, but it's definitely like the strong one. But it's cool. It makes it so that you don't have the same weapon the entire game.
Yeah.
Which was all the other Zeldas. You know, you have to sell the Master Sword and that's it. But it kind of keeps it so that you're always finding new stuff. It is annoying when like a bow breaks. It's like, nigga.
No. I'm trying to headshot the dude, the dudes with the clubs.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm headshotting, going through them, like boom, boom, knocking them off, and then it breaks on the last one. I'm like, fuck. Now you know
The
I'm
bow
here.
breaking is hilarious.
No, it kills me. But
I mean,
Switch to full screen.
there's weapons that are made by IKEA.
my second playthrough with it, I've enjoyed learning more of the dodge mechanic. So when you boom, jump to the side and it slows
Slow-mos.
down.
Yeah.
I've enjoyed that aspect of this game now. But before, I'm used to the old school Zelda, like, bruh, hack and slash and go.
You should try this thing. I call it free ball in Hyrule. And what that means is like you look for shrines and you just look for all of like the intensely like detailed small versions, like small parts of Hyrule with no strategy guide. Because I feel like if you have a strategy guide, you're like, go here, and you just go there and get it.
Done.
But if you like actually explore and like go down into like the scary parts you wouldn't normally go into and just like find and just like naturally find shrines. I was doing that this whole time, and then I'm almost done. I have like 1 left.
God damn.
I got one of them things left. I had to look up the last 5 because I didn't know how much I did. I felt like I've been everywhere. But if you just go 100% into like the exploration side of things, like it's a
I gotta try it.
amazing game. I'm trying to get into the DLC too.
What did they drop for the DLC? Is it a Xenoblade thing I saw?
It's like more shrines,
Nice.
more side quests,
Nice.
more outfits, and then I think the motorcycle.
Oh, dope.
Kalia did tell me
Yeah.
they put a motorcycle in the world of Hyrule. I don't know how I feel about
Hey
that.
man,
just yet.
look, all that technology they got iPads out there. It's good to go.
Good point.
But we're gonna come to a stopping point right here with retro gaming.
Dead Space.
Dead Space. How'd you feel about it, Cleo?
I've loved it since the very beginning. The very first time I did play this game, I played it in the dark by myself.
That's how I want to play.
It will get you. It will have you on edge. So I'm all for Dead Space.
Pat, what about you?
I'm a fan. I have no context. It was like in the middle, no sound, no. I'm looking up reviews and stuff like that. Apparently, it's been getting pretty good reviews. There's been 3, you said, right?
Yeah.
It's a
And
classic.
Was there like a better one or like Dead Space 2?
I like Dead Space 3. Dead Space 3 was dope, but Dead Space 1 is probably like they dopest one. It just gets better, like different missions and stuff like that. A little bit more story behind it and just more creepy.
How does the nigga keep getting in this situation?
You end up off on a planet. On one of them, you actually do get to a world. So I kind of like that.
Yep.
Yep.
So,
And there was a downfall.
But ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for checking out Retro Gaming.
Yeah.
Stay tuned. We got a lot more coming your way, and we will get right back at you.
That's
Star Command, send help, please.